to Republican Georgia Governor Nathan Deal, who turned down those dollars, says it would have been a bad deal for his state. Governor, but he is seeming to point the finger at governors like you who blocked him, that your hand is in this. So you say what?
Well, I think we are correct, and I think the more that we see of this plan unfolding is that it proves that governors who made that decision were absolutely right. I think it's important to remember that the reason that the entire statute was not stricken by the Supreme Court of the United States as being unconstitutional was in part on the fact that they could not coerce states to expand their Medicaid programs. As you know, this kind of rhetoric is only aimed at trying to coerce states to expand a Medicaid enrollment, a program that is very broken, and one that states already struggle to pay the cost of it.
All right, so here we be, right, with something he's tried to extend for a year. Insurance commissioners are saying kind of what you just did, Governor, that it's easier said than done to do that. But do you fear, maybe if you don't vote your own, sir, that Republicans will be portrayed as the ones who said no to the president to make this happen? You say what?
Well, I simply say that I think Republicans that have made this choice are correct, and the more time that passes proves us to be correct in not establishing state exchanges, which have totally become a disaster. The 4 million people who have had their private health insurance policies canceled are overwhelmingly larger than the very few. In fact, in the state of Georgia, I'm told we have only slightly over 500 people who've actually sent an application to an insurance company, and they have not even purchased those. So there is a huge void here that I think confirms the fact that governors who are being cautious, as I am, have made the right choice.
Do you think the president, and take him at his word, that he did not appreciate the magnitude of this, that he didn't know this?
Well, you know, as you may recall, I was a member of Congress when this passed. In fact, my last vote before I left to run for governor was to vote against the Affordable Care Act, a vote that I still am very proud of. It was a piece of legislation that was hastily conceived. It kept changing in the process of going through the Congress. It did not receive a single Republican vote in order to be put into law. It, in on its face, indicates that there were serious problems with this legislation from the very beginning, and the regrettable thing is that the administration and the leadership in Congress have not addressed those deficiencies and tried to correct them. Pointing fingers at governors is not the thing to do. We are looking at the fact that promises have already been broken. To rely on the promise that expanded Medicaid will never go a 90% federal reimbursement, how do we have any confidence that that promise is any more keepable by the White House than the promise that if you liked your health insurance, you could keep it?
Governor, thank you very much.